Well, you know what it was. It was 2002, living underwater. After boarding the submarine with Gramps, because just a couple months prior, or whatever. Maybe it was late 2001. Couldn't have been much past December 2001. You get on the submarine, your backyard, just like he always has for the past 12 years or so, to learn the ins and outs of the vessel, and one day be a paid guy doing something. You wake up and you're 45, you're retired already, and you've already been underwater, everything, for the Yellow Submarine, Bill Clinton stuff, Long Island Underwater Sound Research Laboratories. And so you have a flat underwater and you're 40 years old and you make 6 grand a month for your thumb up your bum in the corner, teaching guys, and then taking a smaller sub over to your flat, at the Connecticut's Atlantis Housing or whatever, science and scholars research lab. Well, no, it wasn't like that. No, of course not. Manhattan was bombed. The Pentagon was bombed. We got on a submarine. We went to the fallout shelter. The Navy admirals protect the ICBMs from terrorist explosions on the world-renowned submarine capital of the world. And that was 2002. We lived under Long Island Sound. I don't remember much of it. I was 12. I'm almost 30 now. I've been on meds for 4,000 days, and what got me on that was ages, surface, 2003, taking classes and certs at the Coast Guard. I've been boxing since I was 5 with former FBI and, Navy, something or other, or FBI, not retired quite yet, and then the Navy guy. My grandparents on the men's spectrum of thing. Anyway, so there was that, and then there was riflery, ages, 7 or 8, until whenever. So no, the 13 you're taking classes at the Coast Guard, and then 14 you're eligible for being a police explorer, an explorer medic, and volunteer fire. So you do that until 18, local through town, city, and county, and you get a big trip to the city. Not that you've never been before. It's year 5 of doing Manhattan Emergency Services relief effort for the Red Cross, through the BSA, through Explore PD programs. Maybe your anti-terrorist squad, caught wind of some suspicion in a skyscraper, and you found a fertilizer bomb, and you were waiting for the squad, secure. Make sure no one blows it up on purpose, like by hand, physically, on with person, and detain some, whatever was suspicious around you. And before you know it, you take a Kalashnikov shell, round rather, through the noggin. Keep yourself alive like you learned through training, you know. Whether it's just a punch in the face by a girl you might like, but you're in the ring, sport boxing. You kissed a dozen already, but you're 5 and you're in school, and it's, or maybe it's private something. For the Yellow Submarines, you started the year beforehand. Uh, or push comes to shove and not afraid to hold your life. So there was that, and then that's when the meds started. But we didn't really quit that segment and chapter of my life. They wouldn't let me go until I was about 24. I only got about 6 months of bed rest, and then my brother got it worse than I did. And what they were assuming, since show one, is, okay, so he took a bullet through the skull, and he survived. Yeah, so well, you imagine something worse than that and surviving? He took all the fame and all the attention and all the glory. Still today, they don't talk about me or the decorated, youth service, junior anything,